Let's get moving. Reach, reach, reach. Make yourself nice and tall. And side bend over to one side. Come on up. Side bend over to the other side. We're going to do this one more time and then we're going to go into some holds. And take it over. Big breath in, let your side stretch. Press your feet into the floor. Roll forward and come back. Just hold that side bend, rolling through it. One more time, beautiful. And up, reset, go to the other side. Two. Coming up, and let's circle it out. Pull back as far as you can. And go the other way. 5, 6. And then just for a second, check in with your stack. So your ribs are over your pelvis. Press your arms up and pull back and forth. So you're really opening up that front part of your shoulder. Hold it back for 3, 2, 1, and bring your arms down. Shake it out, let your shoulders relax, wiggle and jiggle. And let's do some curls. With those elbows up and around, nice. 5, 6, and then we're going to punch our arms out, squeeze the shoulder blades together, and circle. And flip back. Keep the shoulder blades pinched together. And then some rolls in the shoulder socket. Gradually bring your arms down, let your arms go forward and back, and get a nice swing going. 5, 6, 2 more. And then we're going to reach forward, let your upper back round, 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 hollow your belly, reach as far as you can. Then we're going to take those arms behind your back and open up to the chest to the sky. Let's do that 2 more times. Rounding through your upper back. And then opening up that chest. Last time. Good. Let's bring it down to the hips, popping it out in tick-tock. Hula hoops. So week 2, workout 2, is going to be the same as last week. Do some Tabatas. We'll get our heart rates up. Let's circle the other way. And figure eights. Did I forget hula hoops? And reverse direction. 6, 7, 8. Good. Taking your feet nice and wide. Let's go side lunge to side lunge. 6, 7, 8. And then hold it on one side. Shift your weight onto the ball of your foot and then back. So you're still pushing through your hip. You're just shifting the weight on your foot, noticing where it feels. Center into your foot and sink down a little bit lower. And then let's go up and over. So same thing. Shift into the ball of your foot, back of your foot. It's kind of rolling forward and back. Not changing your height, just shifting your weight. And then settle into the middle of your foot. So your whole foot, you can feel it on the floor. And sink down into it. And come on up. Walk your feet in just a little bit and sink down into a squat. Nice wide sumo squat. Should be getting a nice adductor stretch. We're going to lift up one heel, lift up the other. Then we're going to see if you can lift up both and lower down. Lifting up, lowering down. Nice. One more. And you can turn your feet forward. You're going to lift up just a little bit higher. Let's do shoulder drops. Let's stay on one side for 3, 2, and 1. And switch sides. Hold this side for 3, 2, 1. And let's do easy side to side. Your pace for 8, 7, 6, 5, 3, 2, 1. And roll it up. Keep your feet right where they were. Let's lift up. Everybody wants to bring their feet back together. Okay, let's fold down. Enjoy that stretch. You're going to hang out here for just a little bit. Make sure the backs of your legs are feeling good. Walk your hands over to your toes on one side. Walk your hands over to your toes on the other side. Come back to center. And we're going to sink down into a squat. Lift up your arms and come up to standing. So it's fold, squat, reach, and stand. And as you're standing, I want you to push into your feet. So we're folding down, sinking down, check where the weight on your feet are. Lift up, push into your feet to lift up with your glutes. Last one, down, squat, lift, and reach. Good. Bring your feet under your hips, just what everybody was going to do anyway. We're going to roll and do some prancing. And then come into first position, please, and releve, squeezing those thighs together, keeping those heels together if you can. Doesn't have to be a big lift. And then let's find your balance on one foot. We'll do some ankle wiggles. So toe pointing down, foot going side to side. If you need balance help, use the wall, use a chair, use whatever you need to support you. Then we're going to lift our knee up, rotate out. Ooh, my balance is off today. And we're going to do some hacky sack kicks. And bring that foot down, switching sides. Take your other foot out and ankle wiggles. Side 2. Okay. Recheck your balance. Bring that knee up, rotate out, and lift. Nice. Good. And shake it out. Grab a band. A flat band is good. We're going to get our shoulders a little bit warmer. So we're going to start with the band shoulder height and pull apart. So tubing works if you don't have a flat band. And go on a diagonal. And go the other way. And then we're going to lift up and pull down behind your head. And if you're using the loop band, you're going to hate me for the next move. We're going to go from the front of your hips up and around, see if you can get to the back of your hips. Two. Last one. Okay, check it out. Grab a drink and we'll get into we'll do our core and then we will do the workout. Okay, coming down on the floor. We're going to do, if you need our loop band. Do we? Do? No, we need a weight. We need one weight. So I'm going to give you a choice here. There's a lot of things you can do from bear position, depending on your level and what you're feeling like you're able to do. It's not even your level, it's just how your body feels today. So you could just come into a bear hold and hold it for as long as you can, come down and then do that one more time. You could take your bear position with your knees up and practice walking with it. If you're feeling good with that, then come with me and we will do the weight pulls. You want to try to keep your hips and your body as stable as possible. So you're pulling your belly button all the way up to your spine, making yourself as small as you can through the waist, using your glutes to stabilize so you're not shifting all over the place, which is hard for me. It's something I'm working on too. So maybe I'm not the best to demonstrate, but you can keep your feet a little bit wider if you're doing those pulls. And you're going to find yourself using every muscle in your body to stabilize while you're lifting one arm and pulling the weight. If it feels way too easy, the weight you're choosing is way too light. So coming into our bear position, we're going to do 8 drags where you're really pressing the weight into the floor. Of course, some floors have more friction than others. And then come down into child's pose and relax everything. Okay. Are we ready? First Tabata. 20 seconds on, 10 seconds off. The 4 exercises are high knee run, push-ups, plank with shoulder taps or hand taps, and air squats. So we're going to go in 8 seconds. And 3, 2, 1. High knee run. You can make this a very fast-paced high step. You don't want impact, but we only have 5 seconds left. 3, 2, 1. 10 seconds off. We come down on the floor for our push-ups. And we go in 3, 2, 1. And we're going for 3, 2, 1. Rock back Circle your wrists if you need them. And then come back to your plank. And we're going to do our shoulder taps or hand taps. You do you. And 3, 2, 1. Okay, 10 seconds. We have air squats. And down and up. And 3, 2, 1. 10 seconds. We're back to our high knees. All right, one round down. Here comes round 2. Get those knees up as high as you can. That's 5 carats. So if you're marching slow, it's up. There you go. And rest. Coming down for our push-ups. Three, 2, 1. And rest. Sorry, you didn't count that one down. Circle your wrists. We go into our hand taps in 3, 2, 1. Nice and tight. Abs are tight. Glutes are working. And 3, 2, 1. We rest. Oh, so briefly. And back up. We go for air squats in 3, 2, 1. Down and up. 3, 2, 1. We rest. We go into round 3. 5 seconds. And 3, 2, 1. Up we go. High knees. March it out if you need to, but make them high and make them fast. Get those arms swinging. Add a little hop if that feels good. 3, 2, 1. Recover. Round 3 push-ups. It's a lot of push-ups we're doing today. Yay, you. 3, 2, 1. Let's do it. And we have 3, 2, 1. Rock it back. Circle your wrists. Thought for 7:30 in the morning. Shoulder taps. Here we go. Up. Strong cores. Round 3, round 4 is going to be too much. Hold that plank. Don't sag. Don't let it go. 3, 2, 1. Come on up. Air squats. And 3, 2, 1. Somehow the transition to get on the floor is faster than the transition to get up from the floor. The 10 seconds feels very different. Whew. 3, 2, 1. And we're going into our last round. Stay with it, circle your wrist, do what you can do. My heart rate is up also. Let's go. Up, 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 high knees, lift them higher. I don't know if you can hear it, but it sounds like I'm going to go right through the floor. I don't know where the supports are. And rest. Whew. Down to the floor. Last round of push-ups. Promise for today. And down. 3, 2, 1. Brief little break. Now we get to rock back into our plank and hand taps. Last ones. Shoulder taps if you want. Or hold that plank, your choice. This is your workout. It's all work. And you're doing it. Now we have 3, 2, and 1. Almost done. Stay with me. Last round of squats. Coming after right now. 20 seconds. And then you get a break. Then we do some work. And then you get a break. And then we do some more work. And then you get a rest of the day break. 3, 2, and 1. Shake it out. Grab a drink. Walk around your room. We're going to take a couple of minutes here, like maybe 2 full minutes. Let your heart rate come down. Let the dogs in or out. Grab a drink. Our 4 exercises coming up are side lunges with a knee raise, shoulder raise, and rotation. Depending on how you felt after last week, you can choose what weight you're using for that. We have curtsy, where we're going for the top of our foot, touching down on the floor. So they're deeper than many of us have been doing over the years with our curtsy lunges. So we'll play with it. No weights required. Just get used to getting that depth. And then we'll do our overhead press with the marching. So we get a little bit of asymmetry, forcing stability. We still have another minute. So recovery means eating something after this workout. It means giving yourself enough time to recover. 2 minutes right now feels like a lot, but my body isn't quite ready to work yet. So it's important when you recover, you get yourself back to that spot where you're ready to work. And if you're recovering faster than me, more power to you. Okay, so we're gonna get ready for our side lunges to a knee raise. It's week 2, we're not adding anything, we're doing the same thing. The side lunges are killers. So let's come into a side lunge to a knee raise. You might need to, there you go, play with your balance. Notice where your arms need to be. See if you can find an arm movement that feels good to you. It might be this, it might be reversed. And we're going to switch sides. See if you can find your balance at the top. These aren't fast. I know we just came out of a race. Did I switch sides? I don't think I switched sides. It's okay, I'll do next time. Round two, I'll do the same side twice. Okay, shoulder raise and rotation. Little weight. Doesn't have to be a big weight. You can even clench your fists. All depends on how you're feeling. You need that tension though. Feet are wider than your hips. We're gonna lift up and rotate and come down. Let's alternate just for grins. Yeah, last week we did one side and then the other. See if this feels any better. Make sure you're breathing, not holding the weight while you're lifting, holding your breath while you're lifting. Sorry. Halfway there, pushing through your feet into your hands. Nice. Think about creating a nice line, long line. And done. Okay. Shake your hands out, shake your wrists out, wiggle your shoulders. Curtsies. We're gonna go 8 on each side. So I'm gonna angle myself so it's down and up. Your knee doesn't have to touch necessarily. We're gonna stay on one side for this. Six, seven, make sure your hip is doing the work. And then we're gonna come around to side two. We're only doing 8 on a side. And 2, nice. So there's some very sneaky ways to get you to drop lower than you have been. Okay, grabbing a weight. This can be heavier, depends on what your shoulder can handle based on what we've been doing over the last couple of months. We're gonna rack that weight, lift it up. It should feel like a challenge. You don't wanna do this, and you don't wanna do this. You're pushing something up, holding your shoulders right over your pelvis and marching. So you're doing 16 marches on each side. Bring your knee up as high as you can, holding your arm as straight as you can, and switching sides. So rack that weight. Should feel challenging to hold that weight up there. Nice straight arm. We're not leaning to compensate. Hold that post. Nice. And bring it down. Grab a drink of water. So those are our 4 exercises. We're going to go through them, I think, 2 more times. So side lunges with a knee raise. I think twice last time I went to my left. I'm going to go to my right this time. Equal opportunity. Let's go. In 3, 2, 1. Whoops, I'm going to the same side again. There we go. I don't know which side I'm going to. 2, 6, 7. I feel like I'm doing them differently. I'm not stepping out into my lunge. Okay, we'll try that this time. I'm doing the same side. This is what I wanted to do. I'm all confused today, sorry. You guys are lunging and balancing, you're looking good. Just forget what I'm doing. Probably one side doesn't want to work. I'll deal with it later and shake it out. Good work. Ever have a day like that? Can't be just me. I got a good night's sleep last night. No excuses, but we'll deal with it later. Moving on to our shoulder raise and rotation. Lightweight, no wait, you could even use a band if you're pulling it apart. Just something to create tension through your core and your upper body. Feet shoulder width apart, lifting up and rotating, alternating sides. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Arms are straight. And 3 more on each side. Nice, keep going. And 16, good. Put that weight down. Swing your arms, shake your arms out, twist a little bit. Leave your legs got a little bit of a break. Into our curtsies. So we're going to stay on one side. So find your balance on one foot and sink it down. Cross behind. So you can get the top of your foot on the floor, not just your toes. Good. Oh, it's trickier. Brain's not getting all the information from the ball of your foot when you do it this way, so it requires that other leg to work a little bit harder. At least that's my interpretation of it. Good. Nice. Good. And shake it out. Getting tired? I'm getting tired. We have a Tabata after this too. Holy moly. Well, you know what? We're going to work. We're going to do what we can do. We're going to keep moving. That means you have to modify, we modify, but we're going to do it. Okay, let's rack that weight. Nice straight arm up to the ceiling. No getting tired in doing that. Know what it feels like. And we're going to march. 6. And we have 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it down safely, switch sides, rack it, press it, check your posture, and lift. Make sure you're stacked, that you're not flaring out. And bring it down. 2 rounds done. 1 more to go. Shake your arms out. It's a little slower pace. Kind of nice, I'm going Tabata pace. Shake your wrists out. Okay, see if I can get the side lunges today. Okay. Don't watch me. You do you. You guys do both sides, and I'll see if my brain can process it. How's that for a deal? So we're going to go out to the side and whoop, up. 2, staying on one side. 4, 7, 8, Step it together. Other side. I think I got it. Or maybe I'm doing the same side. I am not going to watch this video again. If anybody's watching this video and wondering what the hell I'm doing, just don't even go there. Okay, shoulder raise and rotation. Maybe next week we'll just alternate sides. So we're going to alternate sides with this one. So remember, you're pushing into your foot to make that rotation happen. We're going to lift up, rotate, and come down. You're not just twisting your upper body, it's coming from your lower body. That is the kicker. Yes, your obliques are working, but the force is coming from your feet. Might feel your glutes engaging. Last one. That's what we want. Okay, last time with our curtsies. Are we ready? Let's go down and up. I'm not going to add a balance. You do a tap, you have to add a balance. 4. Good. 6. You guys look great. One more. Maybe there's a reason why one side feels fresher than the other for me. 2, 3, 6. Good. 7, 8. Shake it out. Find your heavy weight. Or what's heavy for you. It's not been heavy for me or heavy for anyone else. Okay, I don't know why I'm coming into a split stance. Feet under your shoulders, rack that weight, press it up, pull that shoulder away from your ear, keeping your arms straight, and march. And switch sides. And rack, find your posture, and march. Good, bring it down. Grab a drink of water. We're gonna come down on the floor. We have a lot of core work. So again, sometimes you haven't been doing these things. It can take a little while for your body to find a feeling of safety. So most important, find that safety before you push yourself to do any of these. It could be with the roll-ups, or the sit-ups, or the bridges. You're gonna want to grab a towel for this. Sorry, I forgot to mention that earlier. You may just want to focus on pressing your back into the floor and lifting your head up a little bit. Just kind of doing a little mini crunch. So your back is supported. You're pressing your feet together so your legs are engaged. And then you're just doing a little crunch. And just see if you can get used to it or comfortable like that. From there, you might try having your arms out. My abs are still working doing this. You don't have to come all the way up this whole nother level, But if you're there, you're there. If you're not, you're not. You do you. Um, Try doing those little crunches with your back in a safe position and just get the rectus abdominis, the long muscles down your abdomen engaged. We're not going yet. So we have the little crunches. We have oblique twists. We have a hollow hold. And just a second, we're going to talk about the hollow hold. So I want you to exhale, pull your back down on the floor, and just lift your arms up, or just lift your legs up. And if you can do it together to make that hollow body hold. But if this is where you are, that's fine. You're going to hold it for 20 seconds, okay? If this is where you are, you're going to hold it for 20 seconds. Your body is still working, even if you're not doing what I'm doing. Got it? And then Superman hold, same thing. If you can only do arms, if you can only do legs, that's fine, as long as you're working for those 20 seconds. So we're going to go in 5 seconds with our sit-ups or crunches. 20 seconds here. Feet pressed together. And 3, 2, 1. Grab a weight or a band. And sit up. Rock back. Oblique twists. 10 more seconds. Touch the floor if you can. It's okay for your knees to shift. 3, 2, and 1. We're going into that hollow body hold. Upper body or lower body or both. Your choice. Breathe that rib cage down and hold it up. If you need to come down and switch, do upper body and then lower body, that's fine. You're working, that's how you build. And 3, 2, 1. We're going to roll over and do our Superman hold. And we go in 3, 2, 1. 20-second lifts. This is the one that gets me every time. Butt is squeezed, abs are squeezed. We have 10 seconds left. And 3, 2, 1. Rock back. Roll over into our sit-ups or crunches, whatever you're doing. Off we go. Round 2, here we are. I see what you're doing. Nice. Try to keep your back nice and flat. Use your abs to pull it down and rest. Roll up to sitting. Grab your weight. There's no rest for the weary. This is where my counting gets off. I get tired and I stop looking at the clock. We go twist. Or start talking to make up the space. You should just tell me to shut up. We have 10 more seconds. Make those abs work for you. And 3, 2, 1. Weight comes down. You're back down on the floor. Inhale, exhale that ribcage down and come up, pulling that belly button all the way down to the floor. Hollow body hold. Imagine you're a banana. You're nice and curved. Your back is down. We have 3, 2, 1. Bring it down. Roll it over. You don't have to get up. Just roll it over. We go in 3, 2, 1, and lift. Back extension. Legs up or down, arms up or down. If you need to keep moving, you can do that too. I'm not going to be fussy because we are working no matter which one you're doing. We have 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Roll it over. We're going into round 3. Settle your back on the floor. Get those frog legs going and up. I'm lucky if I can get 4 in 20 seconds, just in case you were wondering. Maybe 5. Take your time. I know the clock wants you to want to race, rest. The challenge with Tabata is the clock wants you to push, 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 push. And I want you to push, 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 but what's right for you. Let's do our twists. And so form is always important. How your body feels is always important. We have 5 more seconds of these. Bring it down. Roll down. Oh, big exhale. Let your ribs come to your pelvis. Settle your back on the floor and hold. Hollow body hold. There is no rest for the weary. You don't have to come far off the ground. You can even let your head rest on the ground. You're still working. And we have 3, 2, 1. We're finishing up round 3, which means we only have 1 more round to go. You guys stay with me. Don't just sit and watch me. I'd be very sad. Here we go. And lift. Superman, Superwoman, Wonder Woman. We can fly. 5 more seconds. 3, 2, 1, and down. Last round. Nobody's left the workout yet. Yay. So last round of sit-ups. Here we go. Up. It can be little crunches. If this frog position is too weird for your back, bring your knees together and let it work that way. Let your back work in a safer position. And rest. We have our twists. If you have questions, let's rotate about modifications. You can stick around afterwards. I have time. And 3, 2, 1. Hollow hold. Oof. Down. Big exhale, settle your back, stretch your arms out, lift arms or legs or both up. Bye. It's like a drum. You want to pull that belly button all the way down. Keep pulling, pulling, pulling. For 3, 2, 1. Hug your knees in. Roll it over. Last Superman. And then we're done for the morning. Yeehaw. Here we go. And lift. I have to be able to see my clock. My hair keeps getting in the way. 10 more seconds. Hold, hold, hold. Your backs are strong. Your glutes are strong. You can do this for 3, 2, 1. Rock it up. Come into child's pose. Pat yourself on the back. You did a good job. We are done. Done, 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 done. And we stayed on time today with the clock. Last week I really lost it by this time of the workout. Unless you have one of those timers that beeps at you, which is like having a tyrant in the room. Let's just come up to sitting for a moment. Just kind of change our position. And let's walk our hands forward. I can't go very far. I'm going to guess you can't either. Let's walk our hands over to one side. And then if you are, what side? You're to your left or to your right. Whichever side you're going to, let that elbow drop and sweep one arm up and over. So try to keep your glutes down so both sit bones are on the floor. It's tempting to want to roll. See if you can just get that nice big side bend that way. And then we're going to sweep around, go to the other side, and up into that side bend. Nice. Press that sit bone down into the floor, get that length in your side. Let's do that one more time. Sweeping around. And then sweeping around. Let's stick one leg out straight, so we're in a half hurdle stretch. I'm going to rotate forward and hinge. Whew, take my breath away. Nice work this morning. Thanks for sticking with it. It's easy to look at this type of a workout and say, I can't. My body won't do that. But if you think about breaking things down, rotating over and going to the other side, you start to see how you can build. And you just build as far as you can. You're working through the whole thing, even when you're building. You don't have to have an end result, except getting stronger. That's the best end result. Hamstrings getting a nice stretch, back getting a nice stretch. And come up, come back to cross-legged, whatever's comfortable for you. We're going to press your hands into the floor and open up to the ceiling. So pull your shoulders away from your ears. Your spine is nice and long. Your neck is long. Chest is open. You might feel that all the way down your arms. You can adjust your hand position. If it feels better to be back farther to get more of a shoulder stretch, that's fine. If you're up here, that's fine too. It's your body. You know what it feels like. Good. Let's come all the way down again and hug your knees in. And let's circle the knees. Just let your low back settle into the floor. Circling in both directions. Let's pull one knee in and stretch the other leg straight. And you can hold on to your knee and take it away from your body. And we're going to hold it there. You're still pressing that straight leg down into the floor. That's stabilizing you. Give that inner thigh a little stretch. You can adjust where exactly that leg is to get the stretch. And then we're going to switch hands, bring that knee in and cross over the body. And look over your arm. Let your back stretch, let your hips stretch. Nice deep breaths. And bring both knees in again. Make some circles. Notice how one side feels relative to the other. Side we just stretched should feel a little more open, a little more mobile. So let's switch sides and make it even. So the other leg is nice and long. You're hugging your side 2 knee in. And we're going to take it out to the side. You're holding onto it with your hand, giving it support. It's not just hanging out there. And it can be wherever you need it to be to get a stretch on that inner thigh. But that downside, the stretched out straight side, stays long and heavy on the floor. So we're not rolling. Take another breath or two here. And then we're going to take that knee up and cross it over the body. Whew. Exhale into that stretch. Let your side, let your glutes have a nice big stretch. See if they can relax a little bit. So some people like to just straight legs, some people keep their knee bent. You can do whatever you want. How that hip is stretching doesn't matter as long as it's stretching. Or where your leg is doesn't matter as long as your hip is stretching. And then come on up and let's tuck our knees in and check in with that circle again. And hopefully both sides of that very lower part of your back feel even, a little bit more balanced, a little bit more open. We're going to stretch our legs straight. Press our arms over our head. Imagine you have somebody on either end of you pulling you gently into traction to make yourself longer. Then we're going to walk our feet over 1 or 2 steps, or hands over 1 or 2 steps. And take some breaths. Back to center, over to the other side. And stretch. Come back to center, pull your knees in, and roll it up. Excellent work this morning. Hopefully you're feeling awesome. Have a great weekend, and we'll see you next time.